everyone, my name is Frankie and welcome to a movie a day challenge. Today is day number 305 and it's November 1st, 2018. Today I'll be watching the 1960 Western film, The Magnificent Seven. Now, in each episode of a movie a day challenge, I pick one film that I've never seen before. And then I take that movie's movie poster and place it to the side of me. I do this because I absolutely have no idea of what the film that I'm about to watch is about. And being that I have absolutely no clue about the film or what it's about, I feel like I need to draw some type of conclusion of what I think the film may be about, based solely on the movie poster itself. In saying this, let's go ahead and take a look at the 1960 Western film movie poster to The Magnificent Seven. Now, I gotta say, I'm liking this movie poster. It's quite interesting. I mean, you got a lot of actors in, the movie poster itself. I'm going to say it's like animated drawings of them rather than actual, pictures of them. But it's animated pictures of the actors in the film. And I'm really digging the seven here for it. So I'm taking it that some relation to these actors, the seven of them are going to do something big in it. I don't know what exactly, but it looks like it's going to be an interesting film. Aside from, the movie poster, I can't really make out anything other than like anger, maybe some frustration in it from the emotions of the people and in the movie poster itself. But it looks like it's going to be pretty cool. I'm saying that going out on a limb because this is just the movie poster itself. But it is a Western. I'm expecting some action, gunplay, horse riding, people getting shot, whatever. I'm looking forward to seeing a really cool film, and I'm looking forward to sitting down and enjoying the 1960 Western film, The Magnificent Seven. Now, after I finish analyzing the movie poster itself, I then let you, the viewer, know that I'm going to go ahead and watch The Magnificent Seven. But before I go and do that, I want to let you, the viewer, know that after I finish watching The Magnificent Seven, I then come back and tell you a little bit about the film. However, I don't go in great detail about the movie. You see, I don't release any major spoilers about the film, nor do I tell you anything about the plot of the film either. Why? Well, because I don't want to ruin your chance at watching a really great film for the first time. And since this is also my first time watching The Magnificent Seven, I wouldn't want anyone to spoil the film for me by telling me any major spoilers about the film or telling me anything about the movie's plot either, before I go ahead and watch the film for myself. I want you to enjoy this film for what it is and be entertained by it, because that's the sole purpose for a movie a day challenge. Now, in case you've previously seen the 1960 Western film, The Magnificent Seven, previously, then please feel free to substitute The Magnificent Seven for another film for your viewing pleasure. It doesn't even have to be in the genre of Western films. This way you can take part in a movie a day challenge and possibly watch each film along with me as I go along. In saying that, I'm going to go ahead right now and watch the 1960 Western film, The Magnificent Seven, and then I'm going to come back and tell you a little bit about the film. I'll be right back. I just finished the 1960 Western film, The Magnificent Seven, and I want to let you, the viewer, know that The Magnificent Seven is a good movie. I say that The Magnificent Seven is a good movie basically based off the fact that the film is quite interesting, and it's basically based off of another great masterpiece film, Akira Kurosawa's Japanese foreign film, Seven Samurai. Now, I'm not spoiling anything for you, the viewer, here. In the introduction of this movie, when the credits roll, you see it plain and simple, straight in your face, based off Akira Kurosawa's Seven Samurai. So it's a takeoff of the film. And you know what? I think that's pretty cool. You're taking one culture's story and you're putting it so another culture can actually identify with it, using the old American cowboy as a way of identification. And you know what? The film is really interesting. Set in Mexico and helping out a town as well, I think the American cowboy setting of the character and cast of men that were cast for this film did a great job. And, I really like the actual introduction towards being able to, identify better because they're American cowboys, and understanding the way the cast was acting and how their similarities were similar to the cast of Seven Samurai. I got to enjoy it a little better. And to know what scene was going to happen and being able to go, hey, you know what? That's from that, and I like that. Oh, that's pretty cool. Now, the film, although it has these similarities and many of the characters have similar characteristics of the characters from Seven Samurai, there are some original scenes in the film itself. Now, the movie is over 2 hours in length. I really felt that this film could have been maybe an hour 40 minutes, maybe an hour 50. There were some scenes in this movie that could have been cut down for time length, but that's solely my opinion. But I will say this too. The action sequences in this film are really cool. I enjoyed the gunplay. I enjoyed the horse fighting in this film because horses, I'm saying horse fighting because, you know, people got shot on top of horses. I'm not saying actually horses started fighting or anything like that. I just really enjoyed the gunplay. The blood in this film is actually quite tasteful. It's not overbearing. Remember, the film is 1960, so there's not any gore in this film whatsoever. It's tasteful, it's clean, and it's quite enjoyable. You'll be able to go, you know what? That's pretty cool, and very well done for its scene. And it happens for the death scenes in this movie. I would also like to mention that there is one scene that actually kind of bothered me. Now, there's a character who's basically based off of Muffon's character in Seven Samurai, and he's the younger member of the group. Now, since he's the younger member of the group, he actually has to have some kind of story identifying with Muffon's character. Most of the men are older, all right? Now, these men are older, but they have characteristics of the characters from Seven Samurai. There is one character in this which you can identify on who it is that's supposed to have the same story as another character. But they don't give that story to this specific man. They give it to the younger boy. So this kid is playing two stories for one character. He has one story going on from his original character, played by Muffon in Seven Samurai, and he's got another story played by another person in Seven Samurai that makes him have a romance of some sort. That made no sense to me. I guess this is to market to a younger audience and to make people go, oh, I can identify with him because he's a younger member of a group. You know, that's pretty cool and all, you know. That's great. But I really felt that maybe this character could have just been casted differently and just given Muffon's story instead of just giving two stories for one person. But all in all, I thought Magnificent Seven is a good film. Would I recommend it to a family member or a friend? Yes, I would. I think my friends and family members would enjoy it. Would I watch Seven Samurai? Would I watch The Magnificent Seven again? Yes, I would. I enjoyed the film. I thought it was a good movie. And to be quite honest, it's pretty cool to see. You know, I really enjoy the fact that our culture, American culture, could take something from a Japanese culture and identify it and take it and make it their own. I also enjoyed the part that they were able to stay true to the story and make characters have similar characteristics as the original characters in the Akira Kurosawa film. Now, if you liked today's episode, you see that thumbs up underneath this video? Click it! Give us a like for today's episode. As you're doing that, maybe you've seen the 1960 Western film, The Magnificent Seven, and liked it. Maybe you've seen it and you didn't like it. Maybe you're interested in watching the film, you're hearing my review a little bit about the movie and hearing what I got to say about it. You're going to go watch the film after watching my review and then come back and write something. Well, whichever the three may be, please tell me in the comment box down below. Right down there. And as you're doing that, you see that word subscribe underneath this video? Click it! Subscribe to a Movie a Day challenge. Now, tomorrow is day number 306 of a Movie a Day challenge, and I'll be watching the 1952 Western film, High Noon. My name is Frankie. I will be here tomorrow for day number 306 in the 1952 Western film, High Noon. I will see you tomorrow.